Good afternoon, students. This is another problem on double integration method. So the question is, a cantilever 2 meters long carried a load of 30 kilonewtons at the free end and also carries a UDL of 2 kilonewton per meter of 1 meter from fixed end. Find the maximum deflection and maximum slope given E equal to this the value and I equal to this is the value by using double integration method. For this question, the diagram is a cantilever beam. One end is fixed, other end is free. The span length is 2 meters. 2 meters is the span length and carried a load of 30 kilonewtons at the free end. This is the free end. The load is 30 kilonewtons and also carries a UDL of 2 kilonewton per meter of 1 meter from fixed end. This is the fixed end and this is the free end. So carries a UDL that is distance from fixed end, that is the 1 meter. The remaining span length is 1 meter. So this span length is denoted as a L1 and the overall span length is denoted as L, and this end can assume as A and this end can assume as B and this end can assume as C. Okay, so here find the maximum deflection and the slope. So the maximum deflection and maximum slope occurs at free end for this particular beam. So solution is maximum deflection and maximum slope occurs at the free end. So that free end is nothing but I. For slope, free end is nothing but here is the free end. IB equal to I maximum equal to how much, and YB equal to Y maximum equal to how much. Okay, so for this particular solution you can find maximum slope and deflection separately. So here UDL is 2 kilonewton per meter. So you can find the maximum deflection and maximum slope for these UDL and this point load. You can find it separately. So later I find a maximum slope and deflection for this point load. The number one, so deflection due to 30 kilonewtons load at the free end. First at the free end. So at the free end is nothing but B equal to deflection. So for these quotation you can assume for this diagram carries only point load at free end. Cantilever beam carries a point load at free end. For this cantilever beam carries a point load at free end, the maximum deflection formula is WL cube by 3EI. So WL cube by 3EI is the formula. So W is nothing but point load, L is nothing but span length, EI is nothing but Young's modulus, and I is nothing but a moment of inertia. And next W equal to 30 into L is nothing but here Young's modulus units in mm and I is in the terms in mm. So you can change this length that is in meters from meters to mm. So for the changing of meters to mm, so L is nothing but 2 meters. So 2L equal to 2 meters. From meters to mm, you can multiply with 10 to the power of 3. So this is the 2000 mm. So L is nothing but 2000 mm whole cube by 3. Young's modulus is nothing but 10 and 10 is the Young's modulus, and I equal to 337.5 10 to the power of 6. So here units is kilonewton per mm square and here units also mm power 4. So here units kilonewton and here units mm cube. So kilonewton and mm square mm. Here mm square and both units are cancelled. The remaining units is mm. So the answer is so 30 into 2000 whole power cube by 3 into 10 into 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay, the answer is 23.70 mm. The remaining units is mm, so that's why 23.70 mm. Okay, so this is the deflection for only due to 30 kilonewtons. And next you can find the deflection due to UDL. UDL is 2 kilonewton per meter at the free end. That is B. At the free end, that is B. Okay, for this particular beam, B equal to the deflection formula for this UDL, that is portion of the beam from fixed end, not at free end, from fixed end. The formula is 7W L1 power 4 by 384 EI. 7W L power 4 by 384 EI. So for this particular formula, so the UDL load is 7W L1 power 4 by 384 EI is the formula. So 7, so the UDL load is 2 kilonewton per meter. 2 kilonewton per meter. So L1 is nothing but 1 meter. So 1 meter is the L1 distance. So 1 meter power 4. So these units is meter power 4. So these meter cancel. The remaining units is meter cube. Meter cube is the remaining units. And next by 384. E is nothing but, so E is the 10, and I equal to 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so here units kilonewton into mm square is the remaining units. These kilonewton is the cancel, but here required this meter cube changing into mm cube. For the changing into mm cube, 1000 cube. So these units is in the terms of meter cube. So 7 into 2 into 10 to the power of 9 into 1 power 4 into 10 to the power of 9 by 384 into 10 into 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6. The remaining units is mm. Okay, mm square, mm cube cancel. The remaining units is mm. So this the solution for this solution is 7 into 2 into 1 power 4 is nothing but 1 into 10 to the power of 9 by 384 into 10 into 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6. So the answer is 0.010 mm. Okay, and the total deflection for these particular beam, is deflection, the maximum deflection that is y maximum. So the deflection due to point load, that is 23.70, and the deflection due to UDL, that is 0.010. Okay, the answer is 23.70 plus 0.010. So the answer is 23.71 mm. So this is the deflection, this is the maximum deflection for this particular beam. He required only, that is the find the maximum deflection and maximum slope. So deflection answer is 23.71 mm. And next you can find the slope. And slope due to 30 kilonewtons. That is the point load. Slope due to 30 kilonewtons, that is the point load at a B. So that is the formula is slope due to 30 kilonewtons. The formula is W L square by 2 EI. So W is nothing but point load 30, and L is nothing but so here L is nothing but 2 meters. So here L is nothing but 2 meters. Can you changing? There is need to changing from meter to mm whole square by 2 into E equal to 10 and I equal to 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay, for this particular equation, the answer is 30 into 2000 whole square by 2 into 10 into 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6. So the answer is 0.0177 radians. So radians is the units. Why? Because here mm square and here kilonewton. So here denominator kilonewton into mm square. Kilonewton cancel, mm square cancel. There is no units. Slope units is radians. So radians is the units. So this is the slope due to 30 kilonewtons only. And then after you can find the slope due to UDL. That UDL is nothing but 2 kilonewton per meter. UDL. Okay. For this particular UDL, the formula is UDL formula is WL1 cube by 6 EI. WL1 cube by 6 EI. The formula is WL1 cube by 6 EI. So W is nothing but 2 and L1 is nothing but 1 cube. So here units kilonewton into meter. Here units meter cube by 6 into E is the 10 and I is the 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6 and meter cancel. Here remaining units is meter square. So here remaining units is kilonewton into mm square. So there is a need to change units from meter to mm. For the changing of meter to mm, 10 to the power of 3 whole square. So 2 into 1 cube into 10 to the power of 6. So units is kilonewton into mm square by kilonewton into mm square by 6 into 10 into 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6 kilonewton into mm square. So kilonewton cancel, mm square cancel. So the answer is 2 into 1 cube is also 1 into 10 to the power of 6 by 6 into 10 into 337.5 into 10 to the power of 6. The answer is 0.00000987 radians. Okay, so this is the answer, slope due to 30 kilonewtons. This is the answer, slope due to UDL. So the total deflection, the total slope, that is the maximum slope at B equal to, that is slope due to 30 kilonewton 0.0177 plus that is the slope due to UDL, that is 0.000987 0.000098. Okay, the answer is so the answer is 0.0177 radians. So this is the I maximum. Okay, so this is the I maximum.